You're seeing 4 home runs, 5 RBIs so far this spring, a slugging percentage of 12-11. When you put it in perspective what he has done so far in camp, he's homered off the Cy Young Award winner, Shane Bieber, yesterday, and also he's struck out the reigning MVP of the American League in Jose Abreu. So he's done everything so far, but what I'm seeing from him in the batter's box is a lot of confidence, letting that baseball get in the strike zone a little bit longer and keeping everything still and quiet through the baseball and still able to lift the baseball up.
He is batting ninth, and we are set to go. Green hats. We've seen a lot of green all throughout this day in baseball, which is a great tradition, Mark. And for sure, you recall those days also in Florida, huh?
I love Oakland's tweet, the Oakland A's tweet. He goes, everyone wants to look like us today.
That's
for their
good.
Green jersey. That's pretty cool the way they said that one. That was pretty cool by the Oakland A's on their social media side.
Shohei Ohtani, left-handed batter with plenty of power. 4 home runs so far in the spring. And a fastball upstairs from Chris Flexen. He will go 92 to 96 miles an hour. Impressive numbers for Shohei. 11 for 19. 579 average with those 4 home runs, also 7 RBI. And he swings and misses.
That's a good changeup. Started with high fastball, followed up with a
slider, very hard slider. Curveball, and that changeup we just saw. Tom Murphy, his battery mate, calls the signs and sits outside.
It's a pretty good name for St. Patty's Day, don't you think, behind the plate?
Or 7.5 innings is what we have been told here. Angels come in with an 8-6-2 record, and the Mariners 5-6-5 ties for the Mariners.
And what you can see what Flexen and the Mariners are trying to do against Shohei Ohtani, they're trying to ride a 4-seam fastball upper part of the strike zone to see if we get him a chase. Well, we know he can bring his hands up again on top of that high fastball as well and hit that a long way.
He has shown some tremendous power. He takes ball 4. Nice at bat for Shohei Ohtani. So, yeah, as you mentioned, Mark, the book on these young hitters you talk about are taking their walks. And as much as some walks, Ward has walked 5 times. Here's it to the left side, base hit, left field. Bobble by Trammell in left field. And Ohtani will make all. Here's the 0-2 on Walsh. Breaking ball stays right with it. Base hit right center field. 1 run's coming in with Shohei Ohtani.
Major league player, you have to battle and you have to fight.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He was right on that breaking ball. He walked, scored, and did a tremendous job advancing first to third in the first inning. After Ohtani walked, bobble by left fielder Taylor Trammell made it all the way to third base, challenging Trammell. And pretty much,
if you're a defender right now, you're seeing the Angels going first to third so often, trying to take that extra base. You're going to be more aggressive, charging the baseball. That's when you make mistakes. As you look up to make the throw, you're not looking at the ball in the glove.
Shift on with Shohei. Swings and misses.
He saw the bobble.
On the 1-2, hits it the other way. Right against that shift, and Shohei continues. 1-2, hits it the other way. Right against that shift, and Shohei continues to swing a hot bat.
What a great swing that was.
And that's a single for Shohei Ohtani. Inside out, goes the other way and slaps it to the vacant position around third base.
That entire at bat, how he took pitches, how he was on top of breaking balls as well.
You know what? I'm making every single one of those pitches look better.
Yep. I mean, you're not going to make contact.
So for Shohei Ohtani, who had a very successful, they're going to pitch to him. Now that everybody knows what kind of power he has and the ability to drive a baseball to any part of the ballpark. Hit hard up the middle. Base hit. Taylor Ward is 2 for 2. And this time clean fielding in center field by Lewis. And the Angels 3 consecutive. There's Ohtani at second and Taylor Ward at first. And they're going. And there's another take on. I mean, it's pretty much like he was guessing breaking balls. Ohtani goes to third. And Ward moves over to second, but boy, what a nice job by
of at bat so far for Joe Adell after a really good one his first at bat.
Chance for more RBI for him. Hits it on the ground, third baseman. Seager throws across and will retire Adell. Not before Shohei scores a second time here.